Hello everybody and welcome back to my classic USFL franchise with the New Orleans Breakers. We're now in week 6 coming off our loss against the Portland Prowlers, and the Breakers are on a 2-game losing streak. This week we play against the Tampa Bay Bandits, one of our division rivals, who are 2-3 on the year, and they are also on a 2-game losing streak. So pretty much I think get pretty close to a must-win game for us. Important game in the division, but Tampa Bay is actually a pretty talented team despite their 2-3 record. So before we go any further, let's go ahead and see how the team practiced during the week, and then we'll get ready for our game. All right, so it looks like a rookie starting center had a good workout and got +1 in strength. It is difficult to increase those physical abilities, so it's good to see there. He is still a mystery development trait, but Graham Barton, he was a little lethargic last week and lost some stamina, but he was able to get some strength this week as he had good workouts, so hopefully he can continue that. Our cornerback room had another good week of practice, as we had 6 players with good or better in practice, including Darnay Holmes, who improved even more to a 73 overall. So we have pretty good depth at the cornerback position as our secondary continues to improve on the season. At halfback, Mari DeMarcado had good workouts and good practice, so he got some stiff arm and ball carrier vision. So he followed up with another good week of practice, following up his elite practice result from last week. Good to see that there. Unfortunately, our starting middle linebacker, Robert Spillane, is injured, and he did not participate in workouts or practice, and that cost him as he lost some agility and pursuit, so he's down to a 79 overall. Bailey Zapp, our backup quarterback, gained 2 points in overall, having an excellent week of practice, getting 2 points in throw accuracy mid, getting a point each in throw accuracy deep and throw accuracy short, so that's a rare occurrence there at the quarterback position to jump up 2 points, really, for any player in 1 week. So good to see that, as we need to continue to see him improve. And as we can see here, in 3 out of the 6 weeks, Bailey Zapp has gotten significant progress during the weeks of practices. So good to see that. And he's only in his 2nd year being a pro. Our starting right guard, Mickey Becton Sr., also with elite practice, getting +2 in pass block finesse and +1 in pass block power and +1 in run block power, bringing him up to 77 overall. So that is a good result as well. And a couple of our players in our wide receiver room have been lethargic in workouts, including one of our rookies, Javon Baker. While he does have a mystery development trait, he was lethargic and lost 1 point in agility. He hasn't really been progressing, so let's hope that he's not going to be one of those players that has a bad work ethic. But so far, he hasn't really excelled at practice or in workouts. So we need to keep an eye on him, of course. And Chris Olave was lethargic as well. That's kind of the 2nd time he's done that this season. He lost some speed back in week 1, and now he lost 1 point in acceleration. So, and he's down to an 86 overall. He lost 1 point in overall rating, so that's not good to see there. Taking a quick look at the overall progress on the Breakers, and thanks to that +2 this week from Bailey Zapp. He is now among the top 3 players on the team in terms of progress, joining Travon Walker and Nathan Thomas at +3 improvement on their overall rating since the beginning of the season. And taking a look at the entire USFL, there's actually a player who's gained 5 points since the beginning of the season, Alex Singleton, from the Orlando Renegades. Has gone from a 77 to an 82, and he's 30 years old. So he's kind of being a late bloomer, I guess you can say. All right, well, let's go back in game and start preparing for our game against the Bandits, and we'll also preview the team, and then we'll go to kickoff. All right, so we got a couple players on the injury report this week. And Robert Spillane, our starting middle linebacker, unfortunately dislocated his ankle, and he'll be out for 6 weeks. That is a tough loss for us. So we might have to sign a player from free agency or from our practice squad, depending on what we have available to us to counteract that. And we have Isaiah Oliver, who has broken ribs, he'll be just out for 1 week. So let's go see if we can find a middle linebacker. So looking at the free agent market, we really don't have a middle linebacker on the practice squad, so we're going to have to look in free agency here. And Duke Riley is available, 70 overall, 30 years old. Looks pretty good to me with our, given the salary cap situation. So I'm going to go ahead and sign him to the active roster. All right, and to accommodate our new signing, I think we're going to have to put Robert Spillane on injured reserve here. We should be able to bring him back after 4 weeks. Of course, he's not going to be healthy after 4 weeks, so we should be able to bring him back after 6 weeks when he's healthy again. So let's go ahead and put him on injured reserve here, and that should take care of that. All right, looks like we have a storyline. Team meeting. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's talk about the Bandits. What did you see during film study? James Conner said, we can run on their defense. Good. Any player specifically? Yeah, both defensive tackles. Right. So how should we attack that? Obviously, run right at them and get to the second level. How do we measure success? I think the 2 rushing touchdowns we get, I guess, would be easier there. And that we have 2 good running backs. All right, so we basically just challenged James Conner to get 2 rushing touchdowns, which I guess is doable, but it's going to be tough. We have to score a lot of points. All right. And as I mentioned earlier, we are playing the Tampa Bay Bandits. We are back home after our last 2 games were on the road. They, as I mentioned, they're a pretty talented roster. They're 84 overall roster, higher than we are. They're 85 on offense, 84 in defense. Let's take a look at the Bandits, see who their top players are. And they have Kirk Cousins at quarterback, 84 overall. John Robinson at running back. So a couple of Atlanta Falcons on their roster. And they even have Alexander Madison backing him up. The wide receiver room has some pretty good receivers as well. Jalen Waddle leading that group, but they also have the rookie from LSU, Malik Neighbors. And they also have Michael Thomas, who is a 79 overall in this franchise. So real talented wide receiver room. They also have Tyron Smith at left tackle, a 13-year veteran. And if we take a look at the entire roster, their top 3 or 4 players are actually all on defense. If we take a look and go to the roster, so they have Jalen Ramsey, who's their best player overall, as far as overall rating is concerned. They also have Alex Highsmith, but he is injured, so he's not going to be playing this week. They do have Tyrann Mathieu, who's still an 89 overall, despite it being in his 11th year. And you also have Tyson Campbell, but he's hurt as well. So they have a couple of key injuries. A couple of their top players are injured. So we might catch a break there. And they have David Onyemata manning the defensive line. So I think this game could go either way. I think it's a pretty well balanced matchup, but the Breakers I think have a slight edge being at home. So let's see if we can win this all important divisional game against the Bandits. Let's go to kickoff. All right, Bandits will be kicking off to start the game. And the Breakers able to get it to the 24-yard line. And CJ Stroud will take over. Breakers come out in the shotgun on 1st and 10. And Stroud completes it to Eckler over the middle. The 5-yard gain. And that is Connor with the carry. Yeah, he's actually going to lose a yard there. That's going to make it 3rd down and 6. That's complete to Eckler, and he makes a move past the 1st down marker. That goes for 17 yards and a Breakers 1st down. And that is Eckler with the 4-yard carry. He's 2nd down and 6. Breakers come out in I formation this time. And Connor runs for no gain that time. This will be 3rd down and 6. And Stroud's in the shotgun with Connor in the backfield. Connor goes in motion. Stroud throws it deep over the middle. It is caught by Olave. Down all the way to the 26-yard line. It's a big play there for the Breakers offense to start out. Connor has some room to the left side, but there is a flag on the play. This is probably going to be coming back. Illegal block in the back against the Breakers. That's a spot foul, so it'll actually be 1st and 9. As Eckler gets the 2-yard carry there, it's be 2nd down and 8. Eckler gets the carry to the right side. And they can give him a 1 yard loss on that. Be third down and long now. And Brian Thomas dropped the ball there. Looked like he would have gotten the first down. A big drop there on the Breakers' opening drive. This will be a field goal attempt of 41 yards. It is up and it is good. So the Breakers at least get a field goal on their opening drive by Will Lutz. And it is 3-0 Breakers. Robinson with the run up the middle is able to get 11 yards. Quick throw by Cousins, and that is dropped by the tight end there. Ellis Sinnott with the drop. It's to be second down and 10. Cousins with the throw, and that is caught by Neighbors as he fell to the ground. That's going to make it third down and 4 after the pickup of 6 yards. Cousins throws it deep down the sideline, but nobody's home. That had to have been a miscommunication there. And let's see what the Bandits are going to do here if they're going to go for it. They will. They're kind of in no man's land on the 40-yard line. So fourth down and 4. Thomas goes in motion. Cousins throws it, and it is caught by Neighbors at the 30-yard line. What a catch there by Neighbors. That's going to make it first and 10 at the 30-yard line. Play action. And that is broken up as Cousins threw it in double coverage there. To be second down and 10. Robinson with the carry up the middle as a flag hits the field. And that's the illegal block in the back. Breakers will take that penalty. So that's going to make it second down and 16 now. And the ball is tipped at the line of scrimmage and almost caught, but the ball did hit the ground, so it's going to be third down and 16. Cousins throws it, and he has an open receiver, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Bandits. That is Bo Melton with the catch and score. And he was wide open there. The extra point is good, and it is now 7-3 Tampa Bay. And Cousins finds Thomas once again, but he went out of bounds, so it's only a 3-yard gain. Second down and 7. Robinson with the carry. He bounces it outside, and he gets to the 43-yard line. Nice run there by Robinson. And that's another Bandits first down. And that is the first carry from Madison, who gets 4 yards. The second down and 6. Robinson gets 3 yards, so it's going to be third down and 3. Cousins throws it, and it is caught, but they can say he's short of the first down as Jones was pressuring the quarterback. And let's see if Tampa Bay's going to go for it here. No, they're going to kick the field goal. .50-yard attempt, and it is good. And so Tampa Bay opts to not gamble there as their line kicks a 50-yard field goal, and it is now 10-3 Tampa Bay. Stroud has to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And it's going to be third down and 10. And that's caught by Thomas as the corner tried to go for the interception and missed. And Thomas takes it all the way to the 32-yard line. Now it's Tyrann Mathieu who went for the interception, and he paid for it. Eckler takes the handoff for 4 yards. And we have a flag on the field. And it's going to be offside on Tampa Bay. So that's going to make it second down and 1. Stroud throws it to Eckler in the flat, and that's going to be a first down for the Breakers. The pitch is to Eckler, and that's going to be, actually that was DeMarcado, and that goes for no gain. Second down and 10. And another flag. This one looks like it's going to be on Tampa Bay as well. Another offsides penalty. That one on Chandler Jones. That's going to make it second down and 5. And Stroud's going to go down for a sack. That's going to be a 5-yard loss. And that's going to make it third down and 11 for the Breakers. And Stroud throws it out the back of the end zone as he was getting pressured. And Stroud looks hurt. Stroud getting looked at on the sideline, so that is not a good sign. So another field goal attempt here for the Breakers. This will be a 35-yard field goal attempt. And it is good, and so the Breakers cut the lead to 10-6 after the field goal by Will Lutz. So now Zapp, the backup quarterback for the Breakers, comes onto the field now. He's been getting some good improvements during the season so far. Let's see if those improvements pay off. And Zapp is back to throw, and that is caught by Johnson, the tight end, down to the 42-yard line. So good first pass there by Zapp. Zapp throws it. And that's Robinson with the big play there all the way to the 10-yard line. And the safety looked like he was just late getting over there. As Eckler with the 2-yard gain, and it's going to be second down and goal. And that's a 2-minute warning. Breakers have had trouble in the red zone so far today. Zapp throws it up the middle to Johnson, who catches it at the 3-yard line. So it's third down and goal. Zapp rolls out to his left, can't find anybody, and he's going to get sacked. That was Dana with the sack for the Bandits, and the Breakers are going to have to settle for another field goal attempt. This time only a 28-yard field goal. And it is good. So it is 10-9 Bandits. So the Bandits approaching field goal range here. Second down and 4. Cousins in the shotgun. And that is complete, but 1 yard short of the first down. 26 seconds remaining. Third down and 1. Cousins hits his tight end up the middle. Lashley, they can say he dropped the football. So that's going to make it fourth down and 1. Bandits take a gamble here, and they're going to go for it. Robinson in the backfield. He gets the handoff. He has a lot of room up the middle. Breakers make the tackle. The Bandits use their last timeout, and they're going to try the field goal here. This will be a 45-yard field goal attempt, and it is good. So Greg Zerline hits another field goal, and the Bandits extend their lead to 13-9 with only 10 seconds remaining. I can't imagine the Breakers are going to try and score here. Zapp does complete it to Brian Thomas. He's still running. He's all the way down to the 20-yard line. And just as I said, the Breakers are not going to try and score. They hit a big passing play and are able to call timeout with 2 seconds and kick a field goal right before the half. And wow, what a big play there to end the half. Breakers cut the lead, the Bandits lead to 13-12. As Bailey Zapp comes back on the field at quarterback. And that is complete. Brian Thomas with his 4th catch. Thomas had that big catch at the end of the first half. The good news is it looks like Connor is back on the field after apparently getting hurt, shaken up in the first half. But that's going to be a first down for the Breakers. Zapp throws it to the left side, but he overthrows the intended receiver. That was Olave he was going for. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10. Zap sets up the screen to Eckler. And Eckler is able to get about 4 yards. So it's going to be 3rd down and 6. Zap throws it deep down the left side. He has a receiver. That is Robinson. And he's down at the 12-yard line. That's the 1st down for the Breakers at the 12-yard line of Tampa Bay. Connor with the handoff. Nowhere to go. And Juwan Johnson goes to the sidelines now with an apparent injury. Let's hope that's not serious. 2nd down and 10. Connor gets the handoff. Can he get the right side? He cannot, as a flag does hit the field. And that's going to be holding on the Breakers. That's on the rookie center, Barton. 2nd down and 20 now for the Breakers. Eckler gets the handoff. He has some room to run. But the hole closes up pretty quickly. So it's going to be 3rd down and 12. And it looks like the Bandits jumped off sides once again. So the Breakers are going to have it 3rd down and 8 now. Or make it 7. 3rd down and 7. Zap in the shotgun. Connor goes in motion. Zap throws a fade route into the end zone. It is a touchdown for the Breakers. I don't know how he came up with that ball, but Robinson was able to make the catch. It looked like the Bandits defender was able to make a play on it. It was actually tipped, but is this a catch? I don't know that Robinson caught that. Let's see if they're going to review this. Yeah, this will be a booth review. I'd like to see a different angle of this. The Bandits player tipped it. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna stay a touchdown. They say he did. The call has been confirmed as Connor gets the handoff for the 2-point conversion, but he has stopped in the backfield. And so the Breakers cannot convert on the 2-point conversion. And so the score will remain 18-13. Robinson cuts it back to the left side, and he's still running. He's to the 40, 35. Nice run there by Robinson as the Breakers defense could not bring him down. I count at least 2 missed tackles on that play. That's Madison with the carry, and he gets 7 yards on the 1st down carry. Be 2nd down and 3. Play action by Cousins, and he overthrows his receiver. So it's going to be 3rd down and 3. Cousins throws it along the left side, and it is caught. That is Waddle with the big catch for the Bandits. And that's going to be a 1st down at the 11-yard line. Madison with the carry, makes a move up the middle, and he's down all the way to the goal line for a touchdown. Alexander Madison. And now the Bandits are going to go for 2. Cousins throws in the end zone. It is caught. So the Bandits are able to convert their 2-point conversion, and it is now a 3-point game. It is 21-18 as Waddle makes the catch for the conversion. Zapp hands it off to Connor, who's able to get 8 yards. Connor trying to fight it out this game as he's been banged up. 2nd down and 2. And Connor fights his way past the 1st down marker, but there's a flag. This might be coming back. It is going to be holding on the breakers. Zapp throws it deep over the middle. Wide open is Brian Thomas Jr. And that's going to be a touchdown. That had to have been a blown coverage there, as there was nobody there for Tampa Bay. And it is now 25-21 New Orleans. Stroud in the shotgun. And he finds a wide open Brian Thomas once again. Thomas having a mammoth game, having 174 yards receiving on only 6 catches. Breakers get the 1st down. Quick throw by Stroud. That pass is caught for about 3 yards. That was chosen with the reception, I believe. Stroud finds Branson, the tight end, and that's going to be a 1st down at the 41-yard line. Breaker is able to chew a lot of clock on this drive. That's complete to Connor, up over the middle, and that's another Breakers 1st down. Connor in the backfield. And he finds some room to the right side. And he gets 9 yards, as it's going to be just short of the 1st down. It's going to be 2nd down and inches. And Connor fights his way for the 1st down to the 14-yard line. Has to be another Breakers first down. Getting under 7 minutes remaining now on this time-consuming drive for the Breakers. High formation. And that was just not a good throw by Stroud that time, as he did have an open receiver. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. Stroud throws it over the middle to Olave, and he's down at the 5-yard line. They say he's a yard short. It's going to be 3rd down and 1. Stroud throws it towards the end zone. It is caught for a touchdown. That is number 88, Javon Baker. So Stroud's spreading the ball around. And the extra point is good, and it is 32-21. Breakers a score here. 1st down and 10 at the 16-yard line. Cousins has to get rid of it. Be 2nd down and 10. Cousins throws it into the flat, but good defense by the Breakers. That's going to be a 1-yard loss. And that's going to make it 4th down. Let's see if the Bandits kick the field goal here, because they need 2 scores anyway. They need a field goal anyway, so they're going to kick the field goal here. And that barely went through, but he got it. And it is 32-24, New Orleans. So it's an 8-point game. Bandits are going to kick an onside kick here. And that's going to be grabbed by the Breakers, and that should do it. Breakers did not have to run another play. And so the Breakers come out victorious in this big divisional matchup, 32-24. Stroud got injured in the game, but was able to come back. But the star of the Breakers offense might have been Bradley Zapp, the backup quarterback. So big win for the Breakers, and I think the star of this game is actually Bailey Zapp, the backup quarterback from Western Kentucky for the Breakers. He comes in for an injured C.J. Stroud and goes 9-12 for 231 yards and 2 touchdowns. So Stroud eventually came back in the game, but if I had to give the game ball to somebody, it would probably go to Bailey Zapp. John Robinson was able to get his 100 yards. He only really had one big run in the game. But the Breakers running game kind of struggled for much of the game, as Eckler and Connor was banged up in the game as well. But it was just enough to get the victory. Breakers doing good on 3rd down conversions, converting 9 of 15 on 3rd down. That's was a key statistic in the game, I believe. Breakers did struggle in the red zone, especially early on in the game, but were able to overcome that. So we're going to see now. The Breakers are going to go to 4-2. And Tampa Bay Bandits are going to drop to 2-4 on the season. So with that, I'm going to end the video here. Be sure and like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.